What's going on, guys? Black Scout Survival, and today I'm going to talk about caches. This is something, or caches, however you want to pronounce it. I've talked about this a lot in the past. I want to kind of expand on this. Basically, you know, this is something I think every individual in preparedness should think about, maybe put in their preparedness plan. It's something that you can do on the cheap. It really depends on how much money you want to spend. You can use old gear, and I'm going to discuss all that. But there's a few different methods that you can use, and I'm going to go through those. And the military uses these a lot of times because you have to think. It's hard to carry everything you need on your back, okay, or in your vehicle, or whatever it may be, okay? The military uses a few different types. One is a speedball. A speedball is basically a consumable loadout. Usually it's dropped from a helo, and it has like food, water, ammo, medical supplies. So it's something that can be dropped, usually like in a body bag, parachuted out, or just dropped onto the ground and try to reduce the damage. And guys can go grab it and get basically resupply all their consumables. Then you have something that's called a preposition. This is something that is also that you may not be able to carry on your back. Let's say it's fuel for your vehicle. Let's say it's tons of ammo, other consumable items that you really can't carry on your back, but it's along your bug out location. So that way, once I get there, I can basically restock all my consumable items, food, water, medical, ammo, things like that. Okay. Then you have a re-equip or full loadout. That's essentially like you're walking up, you have nothing on you, and it has a full loadout. So basically, we're talking weapon, survival gear, pack, helmet, body armor, all those sort of things. That's the most expensive one because that's going to have basically a full setup that you're going to grab your kit with. So, and there's a few different options you can use for your cache. We're going to talk about those. I'm going to show you just a basic example, and let's dig into it. So we're going to use an ammo can just for this demonstration. You can use a PVC pipe, you can use a Pelican box, and you can place these at different locations. Maybe you're placing a full re-equip, and this is first, second, third line gear, weapon, all that at someone's house, one of your family, friends, loved ones' house that you can go to, so that not everything is in your house. And that could be like a big Pelican box with everything in it. So, or if you're going to put it out in nature, you have to understand that you may lose that cache. Maybe a subdivision gets built over. You never know. That's why, in my opinion, I would use a lot of old gear to make a full re-equip. And this is basically a small ammo box full re-equip, right? And you could use this just for ammo, maybe word purification tablets as a preposition, things like that, and some food. But this is like just a basic re-equip. And this is a painted camo, so I could essentially, you know, tuck this away somewhere. And this is an example, but it would be very difficult for someone to see this, or I could bury it. You know, I could put it in a hole. Let's go over here. And this is a hole, and I could just tuck this thing down in here. And because the ammo can is sealed, it has an O-ring gasket. It's going to keep all those, you know, from all the equipment being destroyed by the elements. But you could bury this. You could bury a PVC pipe, and you could, you know, mark this with GPS or on a map or somewhere that you know very well. Okay. So anyhow, let's just look inside of this as an example. Inside of here, military flare kit, right? Navy issue, Marine Corps, if you want to say that too. Some tripwire if I need to make some traps or snares or something like that. Maybe I'm going to use this flare to make a aerial signal in case bad guys are close by. Maybe I have an extra mag in here, right? Military compass. So you see I've got a lot of military gear here because this is surplus gear, old stuff that I had. So this would be something good that I'm not going to miss. You know, my typical camping gear, stuff like that, I'm not going to want to put in here that I use quite a bit. So this is something I'm not going to use. Some nutrient survival food kit. So a complete food kit with protein bars, protein shakes, stuff I can eat, right? Put this down. So a knife, you know, because you need a knife in the woods. Some paracord. A water bottle that is collapsible. an evasion bivvy of ours that we used to sell. This is olive drab, so it's not going to give away my position, because this is going to be more like an E&E type situation. I'm going to need stuff that's going to be camo, is going to fit the environment, things like that. A water purification straw. This is actually a chemical straw as well, so like an NBC straw. And then maybe just some survival gear here, some Tender Quick tabs, signal mirror, lighter, a ferro rod, an ink pen, a whistle, some more water purification tablets and things like that. So this is just an example of some things you can use and keep in your cache. You know, I would probably add a few more things in here, maybe some batteries, flashlights, headlamp or something like that. I just wanted to give you some ideas of things that you can have in your kit. Now, this kit, be on the lookout. So we're gonna do a video and I'm gonna go place this thing somewhere, and I'm gonna give you the GPS coordinates in the future, and you get to have everything that's in the kit. Okay, so be on the lookout for that video whenever it comes up. And anyhow, guys, hopefully this helps you. And always remember to stay frosty, stay strapped, and stay dangerous. Take care.